Hello, my name is Catherine, and this is my first book review on this channel. I've tried to do this video about 4 times, and I haven't had such luck. So, maybe this time. Alright, the book review is on Insurgent by Veronica Roth. There you go. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as the first book, but I still really liked it. So that's that. This review will be spoiler full. So if you haven't read this book, then don't watch this until you have. And then once you have read this book, come back and see what I have to say about it. This book is full of excitement and action and all that. But I'm only going to talk about 5, 6 things, so I know that I'm missing stuff in this review, and I apologize in advance. The first thing I would like to talk about is Christina and Triss's friendship. I was really glad that Christina was able to forgive Triss for killing Will, and that they were able to still have that friendship. I enjoyed that. The second thing that I want to talk about is Tobias's and Marcus's relationship. Their relationship is bad, because Marcus is a jerk. But I still loved how Veronica Roth wrote their relationship. I like how she was consistent from the first book and all through the second book about that. So that's something that I really enjoyed as well. The third thing is that, well, it's a question for you guys, all my viewers, whichever viewers that may be. Do you guys call Tobias or For? Because I can't decide, and I'm not sure what the other people in the booktube community are saying about that, so I wanted to ask everybody about that. Hold on, let me look at my notes really quick. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Caleb and Triss. That was the fourth thing. Holy cow! I didn't expect it. You think that I would because there's all these sorts of clues, but for me, I thought to myself, nah, he couldn't do that, but he did. And it made me really sad. I cannot believe he betrayed Triss and, all the people in that group. And I was happy that Triss, I'm not sure if she really considers him as a brother anymore, but I'm guessing not. But I'm at least happy that she wasn't easy on him, like, oh, you're my brother and I love you, and so it's okay even though you betrayed me and nearly caused us all to die. No, she was tough on him. And so I was happy that, she kind of stood up for herself and the people around her about that. All through the book, I was thinking, where's the part where they talk about what Insurgent is? Because it's named. The book is called Insurgent, and they don't talk about it until about 4 chapters till the end. And so all during the book I was just like, well, maybe Insurgent is just what Triss is, since Triss falls under 3 factions instead of just 2, like regular Divergence people. But that's not what it is, and I wanted to show you guys where I found actual definition and what page it's on and everything like that, because I know that that's something that I was frustrated about all during the book, because I just wanted to know what it was. And Fernando, actually, by the way, his death is really sad. But Fernando, he gives us an actual definition, And what a insurgent is it is a person who acts in opposition to the established authority, who is not necessarily regarded as a belligerent. And that's on page 458, so you can find it there. So there you go. That's the definition. Yay. The other thing, don't worry, it's only this thing and another thing that I want to talk about. After, I want to talk about, of course, Tobias and Triss's relationship. I know that it was really, really rocky, this book, and I'm not sure I liked that at all. It took me a little bit longer than I thought it would to read it, just because I was having a hard time with Triss and Tobias not being totally in love with each other, because I wanted them to be, because they have a really, really cute relationship. So that was something that was going on. And at the end, when Tori kills Janine, I'm going to call her Janine, but if I'm pronouncing it wrong or anything like that, just tell me in the comments below, and then I'll know. After Tori killed Janine, I'm not sure what I thought, really, but, you know, after she did that, Tori points to Triss, who had just shot her in the leg, and said she's a traitor to Uriah and Tobias, who just came into the room. And so after that, I thought, oh no, Triss is going to cut her out of his life forever. And I got all freaked out, and sad and scared. But, which, I mean, it just proves that that's good writing. If you have emotions about what you're reading about, that means that's not boring, and that, you know, it's good writing. But anyways, I was really, really glad that their relationship was still there. You know, it still had them kissing and all that cutesy stuff, and I was really, really happy that, you know, by the end of the book, they were still together. And I was really, really happy with that, because I was honestly expecting them to either break up or just not have as strong of a relationship. Man, and then the end, what a cliffhanger. Wow. I'm not even sure, I don't know what to think about it. All I know is that that's what I have to say about this book, or part of what I have to say about it. I could go on for a day, but that's what I chose to say about this book as my first review, and I can't wait for the third book. So that concludes today's review. Now, I just have a few things to say, just really, really, really quick, about my channel in general. Me and my friend Holly, we named it 123 ABC Books because originally we were planning to organize our reviews by the last name of authors, going by A, B, C, D, you know, so forth. And then I told her, well, what if, you know, Clockwork Princess and City of Heavenly Fire, what about all those that come out and we're at like a Z on our authors list? That would suck. And so then we decided to add in the 1, 2, 3. So that way it could, you know, include all the series. But obviously Insurgent, well, I guess it could fall under the 1, 2, 3 part, but really I just reviewed it because I wanted to do my first review, and I had just finished reading it. So even though what we were planning to do is just doing it alphabetically and by numbers of books in their series, we're still going to change it up a little bit. And so even though Holly's not here, I wanted to tell you what books I was planning on reviewing in the weeks to come. Okay, so this one falls under the ABC list. I own this. It's Ashes by Isla Ilsa J. Beck, and I haven't even started reading it. I got it back in April, and I haven't read it yet, and so I'm very excited to read it now. From what I understand, it's kind of like a zombie book, so that should be interesting. And so this will be the next one, hopefully. This will be, I should say, this will be the next one of mine. The next review that you might see, or the next face you might see on this review, might be Holly's. Hopefully it will be Holly's. Okay, there we go. And then the other book is The Lord of the Flies by William Golding, and I got this from the library, obviously, and I wanted to read this just because whenever I read, something you guys should know about me is whenever I plan out what I'm going to read for the next week or the next month, I always like to include at least 2 classic books that I haven't read before. So this will be one of those that you guys will see a review on. So that's it. I took up 11 some minutes of your time, and I'm sorry, but I hope you still enjoyed this video. Alrighty, see you next time.